Hi everyone. It's been quite some time since I've posted a video on the books which I've read. It's not that I've stopped reading books, but yeah, I've not had the time to, share the books which I have read. Now, today I'm going to share a book. Possibly you would have not heard about the book. Maybe you would have heard about. Definitely, you might have heard about the person. Now, where did I find this book? As some of you know, that the World Book Fair was happening in Delhi, the middle of February. So I'd gone over there, uh, to browse, update my collection of horror stories and everything. When I came across this book in one of the stalls, "The Man Behind the Wheel" by Omkar S. Kanwar. Now, as some of you would know, that Mr. Omkar Kanwar is the man behind Apollo Tires. Now, why did I pick up this book? The first reason was that, I have a strong uh, association with the tire industry because my dad used to work in Dunlop India. So I still remember, when he would talk about tires, he would talk about, the quality of what is a cross ply, what is the cross tire, what is the radial tire in those days. So there was a tinge of nostalgia to it, and so that was one of the reasons. Second was I. As some of you know, that Artemis Hospital is very close in Gurgaon, one of the renowned hospitals, and that's one of the hospitals where we typically, as a family, we go for our treatment. So Artemis is owned by Apollo, and it was in one of the inauguration or some function. I happened to see Mr. Cover over there. So one end is tires, the other end is healthcare. I mean, how can the two meet? So I was very intrigued and wanted to read more about this person. And yes, definitely, I like his style. I like the style, the way he wears his turban at a very rakish angle. And I really wanted to know, how did Apollo become this Indian global giant with not just exporting but having manufacturing bases in Europe? And I picked up this book. So, uh, I mean, it's been a very different experience. The book is not talking about great marketing lessons or great lessons. It talks about basically two, three things. One is that, uh, what was the industry like? What were the first generation entrepreneurs like? Where everything used to be depending on contacts and kind of visions they would see. How this, as very pithily, it has been mentioned in the book. It was all about know who. Whom do you know? You know, and then the second generation of entrepreneurs came, which was about know how. So from know who to know how. So that is one transition which was there, and it gives it's written by a biographer, so it's not an autobiography, and it shows the mettle of Omkar Kanwar, his relationship with his father, the late chairman, Mr. Ronak Singh, and how that despite when we see that the company is growing, like what are some of the risks the people take? How does it play an influence on the family? How does it impact the family? Where a father and son can definitely, have a difference of opinion, and the toll which it takes on the personal life. We all see the glamour, we see the big company, but what is going behind the scenes, and what are some of the sacrifices which are made? And this book has that. So starting from the factory, which opened in Kerala, which is not the best place in those days to open a factory because of the union problems and all. What were some of the decisions? What went behind globalization? How did deals which came to this suddenly crack, and what goes behind the deals? How do negotiations take place? It was like the book picked up slowly, but I think it gathered pace, and I felt very sad when the book got over. So I don't know whether you can be able to get a copy of this anywhere. It's pretty rare, but if you can, just pick it up. Uh, Written by Tim Bouquet, and the man behind the wheel, Onkar S. Cover. And I think you will like it. So that's what I want to share with you, and I'll see whether there are some more books which I read and which I would want to share with you. I will definitely put a video on that. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.